Are you considering purchasing an electric vehicle? What will be a good purchase? Are you unsure whether Musk is ahead in the EV race? Can you put your trust in Hyundai over Tesla when it comes to EVs? Too many questions, but not enough answers. We've got you covered. So everyone, welcome back to Tech Electric. If you're unsure whether to prioritize Hyundai over Tesla or vice versa in the EV world, don't go anywhere just yet. We're about to start, but first, make sure you subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you don't miss any of our amazing videos. Nonetheless, the two vehicles are in different classes, and their starting prices aren't exactly comparable, so why is there so much emphasis on comparisons of these two EVs in particular? Unlike gasoline-powered vehicles, there are currently no appealing EV alternatives in every single class, and many classes have only one or two vehicles, making comparisons difficult. However, there is now a slew of electric crossovers on the market, and comparing them to the most well-known and best-selling electric crossover makes perfect sense. At this point, every new electric vehicle will unavoidably be compared to at least one of the Tesla's models. When it was first shown, the IONIQ 5, like Model Y, sparked a lot of interest. It's distinct, inventive, and well-balanced as a whole, as is Model Y. While the Model Y is considered a luxury vehicle and the IONIQ 5 is considered a mainstream vehicle, Tesla's automobiles do not provide the same level of luxury as German competitors. Meanwhile, Hyundai has established a reputation for producing low-cost vehicles that are unexpectedly luxurious, and the IONIQ 5 takes that to a new level. When it was first debuted, the IONIQ 5, like the Model Y, drew a lot of attention because it is unique, imaginative, and well-balanced as a whole, and the Model Y is no exception. It's also worth noting that Hyundai will soon release a lower-priced IONIQ 5 base model with a starting price of $39,700 and significantly less range. In any case, the two SUVs do agree on at least some aspects of range and performance. Again, the more expensive luxury Model Y has a slightly greater range, but only by a small margin. The EPA estimated range for the long-range variant is 330 miles, while the performance model has 303. All-wheel drive is standard on all Model Y crossovers. The IONIQ 5 has a range of 303 miles, according to the EPA, for the long-range rear-wheel drive variant, which starts at $43,650. By selecting AWD, the estimated distance is reduced to 256 miles. The next standard range IONIQ 5 has an EPA-rated range of only 220 miles. Model Y has a 4.8-second 0 to 60 mph time unless you get the performance model, which has a 3.5-second time. The IONIQ 5 with the long-range battery and rear-wheel drive accelerates to 60 miles per hour in 7.4 seconds, while the AWD accelerates to 60 miles per hour in 5.2 seconds, matching the Model Y long range. As you can see, while the IONIQ 5 and Model Y differ in many ways, they also share many similarities. Furthermore, both provide spacious cabins, ample cargo space, and cutting-edge technology. Let's talk about engine alternatives. Because it is an electric vehicle, the IONIQ 5 does not have an engine. Instead, it has up to 2 electric motors and a battery pack with a capacity of 77.4 kilowatt-hours. The single-motor arrangement is standard on base models, while the twin-motor arrangement costs $3,900. Single and twin-motor alternatives have trade-offs, most notably in range and performance. According to Hyundai, dual motors are significantly faster than single motors, with a 0 to 60 mph time of fewer than 5 seconds. However, increased performance comes at a high cost in terms of range. Single motors take about 2 seconds longer to reach 60 mph, but add 50 miles to the range. The IONIQ 5 also has some impressive charging statistics. It can charge the battery to 80 in just 18 minutes using an 800-volt charger and can run on both 400 and 800-volt charging infrastructures. If you're pressed for time, an 800 versus 350 kilowatt charger can provide approximately 68 miles of range in about 5 minutes. The onboard charger can be fully charged in less than 7 hours using a 240-volt outlet. Where else does the Model Y boast one of the most advanced battery systems on the market? The most important way to keep your high-voltage battery in good working order is to leave your vehicle plugged in when not in use. This is especially important if you do not plan on driving the Model Y for several weeks. The peak charging rate of the battery may decrease slightly after a high number of DC fast charging sessions, such as those at superchargers. The charge rate is reduced to ensure optimal driving range and battery safety when the battery is excessively cold, when the charge is nearly full, or when the battery conditions vary with usage and age. These variations in battery status are caused by battery physics and may add a few minutes to the total supercharging time over time. To save charge time, if available in your market, use a trip planner to warm the battery while traveling to a supercharger. What about Model Y's and IONIQ 5 interior and connection? Both have a simple design on the inside, but the Tesla Model Y clearly wins the Zen sweepstakes, as it has only one touchscreen and no secondary display, whereas the IONIQ 5 has both. The IONIQ 5 also has a number of dashboard buttons that allow you to access car functions, which you can then customize using the touchscreen. The front and back rows both have plenty of legroom. Unlike the IONIQ 5, the Model Y has a 7-seater variant. The center console in both vehicles is a visible difference in the front row. It is independent of the IONIQ 5's dash and can be pushed back and forth using a concealed level at the unit's front top. As a result, there is plenty of room for bags and other belongings. The dashboard is linked to the Model Y center console. Bags and other items have more limited space. The two also differ in terms of connectivity. The IONIQ 5 has a USB-A connectors and can be connected to your smartphone via a USB wire. The USB ports are located at the bottom of the center console, below the dash, and at the back of the center console. The Model Y, on the other hand, has 3 USB-C ports, 2 of which are located inside the center console storage space and one on the rear of the center console for back row access. There is also a USB-A connector in the glove compartment for the Sentry model USB stick. The Model Y has a 12-volt power outlet in the center console storage area, whereas the IONIQ 5 has one below the dash. Now, the interior and luggage capacity of the Model Y compared to the IONIQ 5. The Model Y really easily outperforms the IONIQ 5 in terms of cargo space. It has 853 liters of cargo capacity in the back and 1,925 liters with the seats folded down, compared to 531 liters and 1,587 liters with the seats folded down in the IONIQ 5. The Model Y also wins hands down in the front storage compartment beneath the hood, known as the frunk, with 117 liters of trunk capacity, while the IONIQ 5 has only 24 liters in AWD and 52 liters in RWD. IONIQ 5 charging versus Model Y charging. Despite Hyundai's claims of faster ultra-fast charging due to its 800-volt design, the IONIQ 5 can only charge slightly faster than the Model Y, with a top charge rate of 220 kilowatts versus 210. However, it outperforms the Model Y and the Kia EV6 in terms of vehicle-to-load capacity. This means it can power devices from a standard household socket via an adapter on an external socket, including those in your home during a power outage. The Hyundai IONIQ 5 2022 sets the tone for the company's future electric vehicles. The vehicle's elegant appearance, refined driving manners, and exceptional range distinguish it from the competition. The IONIQ 5 isn't cheap, and the interior isn't as nice as the exterior, but these are minor quibbles in the face of a fantastic electric vehicle. Tell us which model you prefer in the comment section. So for now, we are at the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then give this video a thumbs up and smash that subscribe button and press the bell icon so you will never miss any update. If you have any questions or queries in your mind, tell me in the comment box. And also, check out our channel. You find really cool stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.